Hello, everyone. Can everybody hear me? Can you guys see my screen? Right. Welcome, everyone, to How to Wholesale Real Estate Step by Step. So this presentation is brought to you by Rich Sam Academy, and I am on behalf of Rich Sam Academy. I apologize for being a little late. I had to take my wife to the emergency, and we're back. Everything is okay, and we are back on track. So welcome to Wholesale Real Estate Step by Step. Today, we want to talk about a quick introduction, and then we'll go into the subject of wholesaling and how you go about the whole cycle of wholesale real estate buying. We'll talk about Rich Sam Academy, and we'll have a bonus by the end of this presentation when we have a summary of this session. So let's get into it. About myself, I am an investor, mentor, and coach, and I've been into real estate since 2002, and I started in Atlanta, Georgia, and I've been involved for over 100 real estate transactions, and I've been in real estate investment consultant for 5 years, and I do breathe and eat for lunch and dinner real estate investing. So. Okay, so now it's time for our subject of this session, how to wholesale real estate. Now, when teaching about estate, there are a number of basic steps we will need to talk about today. And I want to share with you these steps, and I want to talk to you about it. And I want you guys to hear me, and I want you to give me your attention. So if you didn't take anything from today, take some lessons and gain something. If I want to do talk about as much as I can. I want you to guys learn something from today's session. Okay, that's what I want you to take away from this presentation. So the first step that I want to talk about is marketing. What do you guys know about marketing? Is marketing important in real estate investment? Well, guess what? Marketing is the most important part of real estate investment, and it's very important in your business. And a lot of investors will say also, our business is marketing. So it's not real estate, it's marketing. So marketing is the first important principle that you want to learn about, because you need to market, you need to find deals, and to find deals, you need to do marketing. And if you don't have a deal, if you do not market, then you will not have a business. So finding a deal is your business, and marketing is your business. And you must have a marketing plan as well, because just of broadcasting, you want to do like Social media, you want to do some networking with other investors as well. So marketing is not just um, putting some bandit signs somewhere. It's more than that. There are a lot of ways to do marketing. You want to do like emails. You want to do mailing lists. You want to do public record search. You want to do newspapers. You want to do blogs. You want to do some research. Craigslist. You name it. There are so many ways to do that. And let's say, for example, if you expect to send out like one mailing of 100 pieces a month, okay, and you don't network and you let people know what you do, don't you expect to get lots of deals? You really need to tell everyone about your business and your deals. You need to network, and also you need to network, and you need to network again. And that's all part of marketing. So next point that I want to talk about today is fielding calls and talking to sellers. What do I mean by fielding calls? When you do your marketing and you get some responses from your marketing plans, right? And you have some materials and you get some calls and you get emails or uh, whatever you get, or get even mails in the mail, and you will need a way to capture and analyze those responses, right? Why? You have to be organized. So once you capture them, you need to qualify those leads, and by tracking them down and have them like we say, or track the responses. So how did they heard about you? Did somebody told them about you? A realtor referred them to you? Did they got a phone call from you, or how did they hear about you? The next point I want to talk about today is information gathering and determining comps. This is very important as well, because you need to gather a lot of information about your subject property, and you need to determine your ARV, the after repair value. For those who doesn't know ARV, it's how much the property is worth, and the best way to do that is to get comparable sales from your local realtor to confirm the value. So find if you don't have a realtor, you need to find some property that were sold 6 months to 1 year within that area that you want to buy your property. So at Rich Sam Academy, we teach you how to get to go about finding the ARV and what to look for. And this is part of you and building your team. So what else do you need to know about the property? Do you need to know about the lot size, the number of bedrooms, and is there any lien on the property? What is the zoning, and pretty much anything and everything that you want to know about the property. You really need to know some information. You need to gather all that information, and as much as you can. Next point that I want to talk about today is inspecting the property and estimating repairs. So you had a property in mind, and first you need to inspect that property. You need to gather lots of information about how to evaluate the renovation of the property. It's okay. You pass on the evaluation process. Now you need to find how much you need to renovate to rehab that property. Okay. So as a wholesaler, You do not have to give the exact number because it's not an exact science. Some investor will tell you, let's say an example, a property is worth $200,000. Another investor will come and say, oh, will be worth about 210. Another one will tell you, oh, and this will be worth about 205. It's not an exact science, but it's really um, uh, number. It's not an exact number. So your job is to get the best estimate in the ballpark so that your numbers make sense and you can justify it to um, the renovator that you are trying to sell it to. Investors, you should consider hiring a local inspector, and just for the education purposes only, because an inspector is going to really scare you about buying the property. Why? Because if you look at an inspector report, he will give you so much details and so many pictures. He will tell you this part is damaged and this room is damaged. The roof has a leak. He will tell you about all the defaults within the property. And if you'll see all those damages, you will get scared. But that's really the inspector's job to find all the defaults within a property. But all those defaults should not scare you away. Why? Because you need to create a deal. Okay, and by creating a deal, you need to find how much do you think the renovation is going to cost, and it should not scare you away from that property. So are we good so far? Great. So negotiation. So you may have heard the saying, a good deal is not found, but a good deal is made. And very seldom you are going to get a call from someone who wants to sell their property at 70% of the ARV minus the cost, repair cost. You will never, or probably most of the time, you will never get that call. Uh, Trust me. And most sellers want to get top dollars for their homes. Okay, you don't want to just sell to give it away. So it is up to you as a wholesaler to get the best possible price you can get, right? And you need to create a win-win situation for both you and the seller. And as a wholesaler, your job is to solve problems. So being a good negotiator is not only a skill, but it is a science. There are so many books about negotiation, and I do recommend go to Amazon and find how many books you can get from about negotiation. It's a whole ocean about science and how you're going to negotiate a deal with other people. And as you become better and better at negotiating, your deals also will become better and better. Now, you went to and found a deal that you thought a deal, and you went through the inspection and you negotiated the deal, and now it's time to have that property under contract. So once you and the seller agree to a deal, have them sign a contract, have an agreement between you and the seller. You will need to educate yourself also on the legalities of real estate transactions and the legal paperwork. And I want to say this, at Rich Sam Academy, we do show you how to go about contracts and agreements. And you will need to know the entity structuring as well as purchase and sales contracts and what to do with them when they are signed. Okay, now you have that property under contract. You need to take that contract to your team. And what I mean by a team is really a closing attorney. You need to have a closing attorney, excuse me, within your team. You need to have a closing attorney. And closing attorneys should know about legal paperwork. You don't really need to know about all the contracts and all these documents and this form and that form. Closing attorneys will tell you exactly what you need. But as a starting point, you need to have a contract, an agreement. You need to have the closing attorney within your team because he's gonna do the heavy lifting for you. And as investors, we need to have reports and closing the deal. All right, now it's time to identify a buyer. Because once you have the property under control and or under contract, and you know that you have a great deal, right? You need to advertise that deal. Why do you need to advertise that deal? Because you need a buyer, and there are many ways to go about this. You may call renovators and flippers and contractors that you to have them in your network. Also, Craigslist is really good because you get so many leads from there, as well as social media, Facebook, Twitter, Google Plus, all those, Pinterest, also Instagram, Flickrs, you name them. So many websites, so you get the social websites that you can post your deals in there. Look for renovators as well, who want to buy your properties for and become landlords, or some others who just want to flip the house retail for more profits. Now you got the buyer, and it's time to sign a contract with your buyer. That contract is called assignment. So assignment of contract. Once you come to an agreement with the buyer, you simply transfer your rights and responsibility in your contract to the buyer. This is simply done through an assignment of contract. It's just one piece of paper that you have to sign, you and the buyer. So at Rich Sam Academy, we will teach you the methods and different ways to assign your contract that we have used to prevent title issues, and how to go about. Banks would not even allow you to do the assignment contract. So there are so many ways to do this, and we will teach you about that at Rich Sam Academy. Next, I want to talk about being in control of everything. A very important step because you need to control everything. You really want to be in control at the end, especially when coming to into a closing, and especially with the buyer and the seller. So you want to be controlling everything from start to finish, because being a professional, and you will lose fewer deals, and you don't want to lose any deal. It's really because some people will do a lot of things behind your back. So don't settle for anything. You need to control everything. You need to have some paperwork to control that. We will teach you how backstabbing and avoid any lost deals. All right, now you got everything done. You got all the paperwork done, and close the deal and cash your check. And also the closing is called a settlement. And all you have to do is go to the closing and you sign the appropriate documents and you cash your check. Next is all about rinsing and repeating. That's all to it. And that's really how to wholesale real estate in these simple steps. But we want to go very quickly about Rich Sam Academy. This is the interface of Rich Sam Academy and how you can become a member with us. And you can join us by going to richsamacademy.com. We have different members level. You can go to join us, and you will see all the options that you can go about. So why Rich Sam Academy? because we do provide a broad range of tools and activities to guide real estate investors step by step from start to finish. We do educate investors through live webinars and local events, and we have blogs and fresh blogs and course modules and newsletters. Also, we help you find the right deals that create cash flow for you. And also, we do create an individual strategy to become secure, comfortable, and rich. So you guys are okay with like this? Okay. So let's keep on going. So we do create an individual strategy to become secure, comfortable, and rich. We'll teach you how to acquire the funds for your deals. And we at Rich Sam Academy, you will be able to connect with nationwide investors, lenders, and lawyers, and contractors, and inspectors, and title companies. Also, we do customize your need to fit your goal. So whatever your goal is, you want to do wholesaling, we help you with that. If you do want to do flipping, we also help you with that. Whatever your goal is, we help you customize it. We'll customize that need for you. And also, we guide you through social media and marketing. We have a specific course for this social media and marketing. And so in terms of benefits, what do you get with Rich Sam Academy? You have access to weekly live webinars. We have a weekly courses, and you get discounts to live events and workshops. We have one coming up next month. So I encourage everyone to go to Rich Sam Academy/events. Sign up for our live event that's going to be in Alexandria at the Hilton Hotel. So go ahead and sign up for that. Next, we have the course of buying real estate without cash or credit. This is a ongoing course on demand. Also, we have another course for finding, fixing, and flipping houses. Another course for wholesale buying real estate. Another course for creative financing in real estate. This is really good. Why? Because it will teach you how to buy real estate, what other ways to finance your deals. Also, another course for foreclosure and auctions. This is a really good course to get property for like 50% of their ARV, or you get so much discount on auction and foreclosure. Access to fresh blogs and comments, access to professional and social forums. You also get the priority customer service as a gold member, and also you have the ability to communicate with other members, and those members are you a part of your team because they are also investors, wholesalers, flippers, and inspectors, lawyers. All those are members with Rich Sam Academy. And access to real estate investing modules. Also, I forgot to mention the forms. Real estate forms are also included with your package as a Rich Sam Academy member. You'll receive a weekly newsletter. Okay, now it's time for the bonus of the day at Rich Sam Academy. Today's bonus, you get started now for 10% off annual gold membership. This code is 10% off, 10%. So to get started now, click on the link on the chat window or just go to richsamacademy.com/join-us. We have limited seats available. If you have any questions, ask me live now, or you can email me at info@richsamacademy.com. Okay, so today we spoke about how to wholesale real estate. We spoke about richsamacademy.com and its benefits. I offered you a 10% off discount code on annual gold membership. And if you guys have any questions, you may ask me live now, or you can email me at info@richsamacademy.com. So, any questions? If you guys don't have any questions, we gotta end this session. I want to thank everyone for attending today's webinar, and I hope to see you in the next webinars and in the upcoming sessions. Feel free to email me at info@richsamacademy.com. Thanks, everyone. Good night.